Today, Noah and I are visiting Fort Pulaski over here on Tybee Island. There's different channels to the moat. You see that? That's the little berm area where they had camp. And look at this. This is side of the fort here. It took them 18 years to build this, Noah. 35 million bricks. Cost $1 million in their time. And it took a long time. And it was this fort was started because of the War of 1812, and then they ended up seeing battle in the Civil War. The Union like bombarded it. Look at that. Awesome.
Fall into the water.
Okay. This is the side of Fort Pulaski. Look how tall that was. 35 million bricks. These little windows right here is for the cannons. The cannons point out of there and shoot to his target. This is another good view of Fort Pulaski on this side. See that? And they're on the far side of the Fort Pulaski. See it there? This cool moat. Got another cannon sticking out. We're going to go around to the other side and see if we can see the damage where the cannonballs hit when they were firing from Fort over there on Tybee Island. Oh, you can start seeing the damage now. No, look at that. They were firing from this end over here. That's where Tybee Island is. So they were firing over here. They were using that kind of cannon there, rifle cannon, a new weapon at the time, because your traditional cannons just lobbed it in. This one was like a shooting a gun cannon wise. Look at this, Noah. Wow.
The way your voice echo sounds like someone's inside the fort talking about.
Look at that. We got to find that cannonball.
It's over there somewhere.
This wall was the one that was hit by the Union Army back in the Civil War in 1862. And they had to repair a lot of it. Where you see the red brick is the new, and the old brick is the normal color. You can tell where they hit it with the rifle cannons from over there at Tybee Island this way, that's really cool. Look at that. See the damage up there to the top? They just left that. Look at that. We're gonna find that cannonball, which I think is right over here. Is that it, Noah, right there? Or is it further down?
It should be further down.
Is that it right there?
All I see is windows. What are you talking about?
Oh, let me see. I can zoom in. I think that's it right there.
Where?
It's near. It's near. No, there it is. It's up there at the top, I think. See up there? I think that's where the cannonball is. Or right there. One of these has the cannonball still stuck in. I think it's this one right here.
Well, I see two things that could possibly be cannonball.
But look, this is where it took the worst hit, and this whole wall fell back then up there where those cannons are. Let's go look at the rest of it. That is really cool. You can see the hole still in it from back then. Imagine how loud that was. 30 hours of bombardment to the wall fell. Just hitting it. And they surrendered because they thought it was going to hit the gunpowder, they had in the across the fort. You see that fish? It wants to get on film too. No, where's the cannonball at? You see it? I think it was back there.
It could have been those two things,
yeah. Yeah. Or no, this is it. I think this is it right here. Look.
Oh, there's the third one. It looks more like a shell.
Yeah, it was kind of like a shell. And here's the cannonball. It wasn't like your traditional cannonball. It was more like a projectile.
Oh, this also could have been the barracks too.
Yeah, that's it right there. So you can see it. That's the most I can zoom in, but that's the projectile still stuck in the wall from the bombardment. You can tell they rebuilt this whole wall right here. That's the new brick. And this is the old brick. This is really cool.
Yeah, there's the barracks.
View of the back wall where the bombardment hit in 1862 during the Civil War. The Union was firing from Tybee Island and put all these holes in here.
You see them birds over there?
Hold on. No, this is the red brick is the new brick, and the lighter color brick is the old brick, and you can see the projectile in there. You can see the
shell casing.
It's like a shell. It's more like a shell than a cannonball because they used a new kind of cannon called the rifle cannon, like that one right there. And that's what they used to fire at this building with right here, this fort. Let me get one more good look at it. That is really cool. And they got this moat around it. One more slow pan around. This is Fort Pulaski. This is still the damage from 1862. This is the cannon that the Union used. It's called a rifle cannon. It was a new technology in 1862. That's what caused the damage to all this whole fort and made them surrender. Made this whole wall right here collapse. But the rifle cannon was a new weapon then. It changed the war. And this is the other side of Fort Pulaski. It took a beating too, you could tell over here. Look at that. This is another view of it. All the way around like this. This is the side it took to hit.